How's it going, gamers? You got hands here, and today in Dauntless, we're going over this awesome pre-trials build for Pangar's Chain Blades. That's right, a pre-trials build. This is a build that doesn't have any trial cells for players that haven't beaten trials to earn all those great in-game cells, but however, this build is pretty solid even though it doesn't have those cells, so I definitely suggest you check it out and try it for yourself if you are a newish type player or even if you're an in-game player, because I had super fun with it and it's super effective, and I definitely soloed all the escalations, so I know it works. This build does use the adrenaline cells, so you're going to have to use all your stamina to maximize your damage. And with the chain blades, you have abilities from your specials to dodge, so if you're out of stamina, use those abilities to dodge and get out of the way and still do great damage. So turn on your system, grab your chain blades, and let's get ready. We're about to get in this video right now, y'all. What is up, gamers? I'm sure you're excited to hop in this build, so let's get into it. So first off, I'd like to point out that +1 is a bug that's happening in Dauntless, and it should be fixed soon, so let's all hope so. Some people say it's just visual, some say it's actually taking a damage effect, but my weapons are power surged, and the clips you saw were recorded before the bug, so therefore the damage is perfectly fine, and that's how it should be, and that's how it should look. And next, we're going to throw an adrenaline cell in this bad boy, and you shall ask why? Because adrenaline recently got a buff and it does a lot more damage, and if you use it correctly, especially with the chain blades, it's very effective and it does a great job, especially for an alternative damage cell. And right here we have parasitic, because the weapon has a defensive cell, and I figured why not? That would be the best one, especially for players that are trying to beat trials or trying to do the best they can in different areas of the game and don't have trial cells. Definitely suggest using a parasitic. If not, use what you have, use what you want. They're all great. A +3 Iceborne is great, but not that awesome whatsoever. Definitely +3 parasitic is way better. So for the special, we're going to use Reaper's Dance and the mod Serrated Blades. Serrated Blades is significant because the blade attacks have a chance to cause your next swinging blades to be a critical strike. So you're going to be wanting to use the swinging blades combo. So definitely, and also the ability that comes with the Pangar's thing. The Ice Bomb is amazing. Lay it on a part and make sure you break it so it does 50% increased damage. The headpiece is Helion's, and that has a Rage Hunter, and you're going to put a Predator cell in there. Yes, a lot of y'all say, why Predator? This is for newer players. Well, you know what? You got to get used to dodging. Predator is one of the main in-game cells that we all use for damage, and I really suggest you try to practice dodging and use it, because without Predator, this build would only have basic okay damage and not consistent damage. The chest piece is Koshai's. That has a Predator, and we're going to put a Conduit cell in there. The arms are Torg's and has an Overpower, and we're going to put another Overpower in that bad boy. And the legs are Scraves. Yes, believe it or not. Well, they updated all the armor pieces, so this is definitely going to work for this build. That has an Adrenaline, and we're going to put a Zeal cell in there. You could suggest maybe, or I could suggest maybe using Cascade or +3 Catalyst, but Zeal will suffice for this build if you don't have all those. The Lantern, we're using Drask's Eye for that instant tap to do that extra increased damage. And let's don't forget about the Hold. That does some great damage as well. And you're going to put a Conduit cell in that bad boy. So all in all, what we got going on is a +6 Adrenaline. And like I said earlier, you have to remember to expel your stamina so you can activate Adrenaline to do more damage. And you have dodging capabilities with the Chain Blades, the special, to where you can avoid attacks with that if you don't have stamina. So make sure to utilize that in a proper way, as you saw me playing in the clips. And then next we have a +6 Conduit, and that's our attack speed buff. And then we have Overpower, that's 60% damage, and Predator 35% damage. And we talked about Parasitic, that's going to keep you alive if you happen to get hit. But honestly, I'll let you know, a build that has lifesteal and self-heals never uses Predator. But in this case, we're using Parasitic and Predator together because we have no really alternative, because we have a forced defensive cell in the weapon. But otherwise, I would never suggest to use Iceborne and Predator or Parasitic and Predator unless you're practicing. And then next we have Rage Hunter. That's another 15% damage, which is really nice for this pre-trials build. And then a +3 Zill increase, which will give us a little bit more damage. And so don't forget to also use your Blade Swing or Blade Slam when you use your Lantern Tap for a really nice boost of damage. And then like I said earlier, this would normally be at a +3, but Dauntless has a bug going on right now. So this is what's on the weapon as well, so that'll give us a +15 stagger damage. So as you can see, this is a nice build, and I really suggest you try it out if you're a newish type player that hasn't beaten trials and doesn't have trial cells. Alright gamers, that's all I got for you today. Hey, if you like this video and you want to see more, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and click on that bell for notifications. And if you're looking for a crew, join us on Discord. That link will be in the video's description. Alright, that's all I got. This is Hans signing out. Peace!